Everyone thinks they know Goa beaches, parties, crowds, and casinos. But what if I told you there is another Goa, wild, quiet, and almost untouched? This trip, I left the bike behind and chased that side of Goa, and it turned out to be my favorite ride yet. In this video, I'm going to help you plan that perfect itinerary if you are someone like me who is not a party freak but want to explore the beauty of places you go. Welcome to the other side of Goa. No one showed you existed. You have seen plenty of bike rides on this channel highways, mountain passes, and endless miles of tarmac. This time, the journey begins without a bike. A night bus from Bangalore, no expectations and with no pre planning, just the promise of something different. There are two parts of Goa the North Goa, which is loud, lively, and always awake, the land of parties, beach shacks, and late nights. And then there is the South Goa, slower, greener, wrapped in silence, where the sea still feels wild. For this trip, I wanted a bit of both the energy of North and the calm of South. Places that are beautiful yet not completely lost to crowds. As we reached South Goa early morning, the weather became cool. The roads were wet from last night's rain, and everything around looked fresh. That feeling when you know a good trip is about to start. Our ride for the next 3 days is a Thar, perfect for the kind of roads we were about to take. The first stop was the one I had been waiting for the Butterfly Beach. The road to it isn't really a road, it's a trail that tests you narrow, muddy, winding through forest. The kind that makes you roll the windows down, feel the wind, and smile at how raw it all feels. And then nothing, just the sea whispering in the distance. And then suddenly the trees opened up, and there it was Butterfly Beach. Golden sand, rocks rising from emerald water, and waves breaking in slow motion. No crowd, no chaos, just the kind of silence you didn't expect from Goa. The drone went up, and for a moment, it felt unreal. The curves of the coast, the green meeting the blue. We spent hours there, doing nothing, just watching, filming, and breathing it in. Sometimes the best way to start a journey is with quiet. By the time we left Butterfly Beach, the sun had started its slow descent behind the trees. We had a long way to go towards North Goa for my Airbnb. The drive itself felt like a story. It's strange how the journey in Goa is never boring. Crossing bridges, flyovers, and beauty of Goan infrastructure in the night lightings. Day 2 started early. The air was crisp, the roads empty, and our first destination is Fort Aguada, sat high above the Arabian Sea, waiting with stories of its own. It's one of those places where history and calm exist together. Built in the early 1600s by the Portuguese, this fort once stood as their strongest line of defense. It watched over the Arabian Sea for centuries, guarding ships, storing fresh water, and guiding sailors home with its lighthouse. It's one of those places that remind you Goa wasn't about parties, it was once a gateway to the world. A few minutes away was the Aguada jail. Once a prison, now a museum. Quiet, heavy, but beautifully kept. The view from there is incredible. Sea on one side, the Aguada fort on the other. It used to hold prisoners during the Portuguese era and later during India's freedom struggle. Now it's been turned into a museum that quietly tells those stories of resilience, of courage, of time slowly fading into the sea breeze. From there, I caught a glimpse of something unexpected: the Goa Palace. Locals call it Jimmy's Palace, and though it's closed to the public, the drone gave me a view I'll never forget. Massive white walls, gardens stretching to the sea, almost surreal against the blue. It's a kind of spot that makes you wonder how many secrets Goa still hides. From there, we shifted gears from history to art. We drove into the heart of Fontainhas, Goa's Latin Quarter. Narrow lanes, colorful walls, and balconies. It's like stepping into another country, another time. Every corner feels like a photo frame. Yellow houses, blue doors, and slow jazz playing from a cafe, somewhere down the line. By noon, the sun had climbed high. Our next stop was the Basilica of Bom Jesus, one of the oldest churches in India. From the drone, it looks grand. Those brown stone walls and wide courtyards show how strong this place has stood through time. There's a certain calm here, even with people walking around. It feels peaceful, steady. Right opposite stands another beauty, the Church of Saint Cajetan. Pure white, simple but elegant. From the top, both churches looks like two different moods of Goa. One historic and aged, another bright and alive. The drone slowly moves above them, capturing how beautiful this old part of Goa still looks today. And just when we thought the day couldn't get better, we found ourselves on a road we hadn't even planned to take. Some places you plan weeks in advance, others just happen, quietly slipping into our story. Cabo de Rama beach was one of those. Sometimes the best places you visit are the ones you visit unexpectedly. As I reached the destination, the road is dead end, and then, out of nowhere, it appeared a stretch of coastline so dramatic. It instantly became my favorite spot from the entire trip. This place is so beautiful, I have started recommending all my friends to visit here when they go to Goa. As we go towards the beach, we got another surprise. You can get to do backwater kayaking in this beach. Kayaking was always in my bucket list, so I was very excited to try that, and that was an amazing experience in itself. By that time, the sun was setting down, and we had an amazing view in our entire Goa trip. And that's a wrap for our day 2. We had enjoyed great views and great places today. And on the way to our homestay, which is in North Goa, we again had to witness the beauty of the city. It was our last day in Goa, that is, day 3. The plan was simple: explore a few more hidden places before catching our evening bus back to Bangalore. Our first destination was something most tourists don't even know about: Bulbul Lake. The drive itself felt like an adventure. Narrow roads, cutting through thick forests, small villages passing by, and not a single vehicle for miles. After a long, peaceful drive, we finally reached Bulbul Lake. It's a small, calm lake surrounded by trees with barely anyone around. The water had tiny bubbles rising from below. That's actually how the place got its name. That's basically a pond in a small temple, which is so peaceful and serene. I dipped my GoPro underwater and you could see fish moving around and those bubbles dancing up from the bottom. It was magical. After spending time there, we continued to Salaulim Dam. It's about an hour's drive from the lake, and the road again was beautiful, smooth, green, and peaceful. The dam itself is one of a kind, shaped in a curve with a massive spillway that looks almost like a natural waterfall. Drones aren't allowed here, but even handheld shots do justice. The water, the trees, and the sense of space. And just like that, our Goa trip was coming to an end. We watched the sun go down one last time, returned the Thar, and headed to the bus stand with the tired faces and full hearts. 3 days, countless memories, and a completely different side of Goa. Quiet, green, and unforgettable. You have been through this journey along with me, and I hope you liked the video as well. Please share in the comments if I miss any spots or if you have any spots which are even more offbeat than these. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel for more such videos and take care.